Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 5 victories and 0 defeats. Representing Submission MMA, Joe!
Wonder who the crowd favorite is tonight, Brad.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he enters the cage with a record of 5 victories and 1 defeat. Representing ASW, Emile.
I mean, we could do a survey if you like, but
no need tonight.
the defending champion, Emile Vujakovic, in the solid black. Joe Ambler in the black with red trim. I mean, to say this would be a pro Vujakovic crowd would be an understatement. Touch of gloves, and we are underway. 5 3-minute rounds for the big gold belt.
Yeah, and watch for the kicks of Vujakovic. Emile very good, very explosive, sets him up well. But Joe, he's got great fakes, very, very committed to his striking. It throws himself into it, almost fatal-like when he explodes forward. And when he smells blood, he really hunts that finish. But Emile doing a great job stalking him right now. Switch southpaw now. Throws up that left roundhouse, lands back in orthodox as well. So content to fire from both stances.
Yeah, Emile won the belt with a huge head kick knockout against Chris Kennedy a few years ago. We expected that one to be a 5-rounder, and it ended early. He has been 5 rounds since, though, in his first and only defense against Jordan O'Neill. That was back in February 2020, the last FCC show before the COVID lockdown situation.
Yeah, Joe doing a good job sticking the jab, landing a calf kick, but Emile trying to close him out against the fence here. Now grabbing the underhook. Great head pressure by Emile as well to control the position. Joe trying to tuck his own head underneath, re-dig on the underhook here, but Emile so tight with that left underhook here. It's going to be tough for Joe. Oh, delivering a knee of vengeance to the midsection there.
Yeah, Emile, the slightly taller man here, and he's just using that size and leverage well to lean on his man, shut him down early.
Yeah, Joe landing what he can here in the dirty boxing range. Chopping to the body, couple up the top. Every fan for Emile's large crowd behind us are shouting for the knees right now, and he's leveling them when he can. But Joe is squirming well against the cage here, despite not having an underhook. Emile, though, so strong in this position, controlling so well.
Yeah, Ambler's going to have to find a way out from underneath his man here on the cage.
Now trying to frame down. Oh, he's as a way to escape. Training in the pocket here. And a reshoot by Joe.
Yeah, it's good work from Ambler to turn his man there, but a couple of nice short shots from Emile.
Yeah, Emile watching for the knees here, trying to keep the hips away. Stop any potential takedowns. Oh, nice job hooking the leg there by Joe. Doing it again. Kind of an outside reap. Almost on the back here if Emile doesn't return and dig that underhook. I can't tell if Joe's got his hands locked here, but I'm sure he's going to be looking to. Oof, leveling a couple of his own knees here. This is a grueling first round though, Brad.
Yeah, Joe Ambler's taken the fight over to his own corner. Emile trying to find a way out from behind this man. Final 10 seconds of the round. You see Cage Warriors fighter Mick Stanton in the corner there, along with Daz Morris.
Close first round, you know.
Yeah, very nip and tuck. You know, I wouldn't give a massive advantage to either guy there. Couple of nice shots landed earlier on from Emile, but you know, this is a 5-round fight with a lot of time to see this one play out. And
yeah, and there's a bit of feeling out as well, of course, that goes on, especially on the feet, before they settle into the comfortability in the strike. And we saw a little back and forth, Emile throwing a few kicks.
Yeah, one of the things you can, immediately see about Emile is that the guy's stacked in terms of the upper body.
The traps.
He was absolutely shredded at the weigh-ins yesterday, carrying a lot of muscle. Joe Ambler, a very different body type, you know, not really packing on the huge muscle. So while Joe Ambler hasn't gone 5 rounds yet in terms of amateur competition. Is he maybe going to be in a little bit better shape if it does get to the 4th and 5th? Yeah. That's something we'll have to look forward to.
Yeah, especially if he can re-drive into the cage like that and make Emile work from those positions as well. I think that does maybe benefit Joe, but we'll have to see how Emile handles it. You know, like I said, we've got 5 rounds, and those kicks are always going to be a threat as well.
Yeah, you would think maybe a guy like Joe Ambler would be looking at welterweight when he turns pro. Emile, probably not.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, exchanging leg kicks right there.
Oh, it's a good shot!
Joe!
Joe Ambler knocks out Emile Vujakovic!
The ref
Vujakovic still fighting, but this one is over. Joe Ambler knocks out Vujakovic in the 2nd round, and Emile Vujakovic clearly not back with it.
We need some monitors maybe to see that one again for Emile. There's one at the back maybe, because it did look like he was out there for at least a second or two, Brad.
I mean, he certainly looks like he was out from that initial shot. And look, the fact is, when you're still fighting and the referee's trying to pull you off and you're still fighting, that's usually an indication that you're not compos mentis. He's looking very heavy on his feet as he walks back to the corner there.
He's asking his corner as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the key thing. When you're asking what's happened and why it's been stopped.
Oh, uppercut, beautiful. Andrei Arlovsky, like rear uppercut, straight right, dropped him.
That's a great stoppage for me.
Couple of ground and pound shots. I agree with you, Brad. No defense, 3 or 4 unanswered strike, rear uppercut, straight right, beautiful. See it one more time, boom.
It was 2 right hands in a row, and I mean, look, it's really sucked the atmosphere out of this building here tonight. Emile Vujakovic, he's been through so much to get back to the cage, so, you know, a lot riding on this one for him tonight. No one... Look, Emile Vujakovic could have come back tonight and he could have fought anyone. He could have had a comeback fight, a tune-up fight. He could have relinquished the title and said, look, let me get a fight in and fight for the title in my 2nd or 3rd fight back. He wanted to defend his belt. He's fought the 2nd best amateur middleweight in the country. Fair play.
He's got his almighty title with him as well, ready to go, double strapped here, champ. And yeah, like you said, he just fought Joe Ambler, who was 5-0, undefeated amateur. Very tough call, and there we go. 6-0, double titles, but I'm sure he'll be back. He's got such a gift, I think, for MMA. It was just a beautiful sequence, wasn't it?
Round 2. Your winner by TKO and the new FCC middleweight champion, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Show your appreciation for his opponent, Emile Vujakovic.
Look, Joe Ambler, for my money, could well be the best amateur middleweight in the country after that performance. I can't imagine they're going to be queuing up to fight this guy anytime soon. And look, he's not got the best reception here tonight against Emile Vujakovic, and with the crowd that guy brings with him, you kind of expected that. But regardless, a fantastic knockout for Joe Ambler. Can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he made a few fans tonight as well, Brad, you know?
Look, it's one of those contests, I think, you know, people will watch you back in time and be like, look, yeah, that was great.
For sure, for sure.
We are going on a short 15-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. Do join us. We will be back with 5 professional fights on our main card here at FCC 28.